After the start of this year, you were in a pretty big year for yourself as a whole to get the contract extension and sign here for the next 8 years. What is that? What did you see this year that made you confident that that was something you wanted to do?
Yeah, I think ever since I came over, obviously coming over in a contract year in that trade and, getting a feel for it the year after and just seeing how great of a city it is, sports city, fans are awesome and just all the history and with the organization, obviously going into those contract talks, it was pretty special and, being able to do it for 8 years is something that, I was really looking forward to and it was an easy decision to go long term.
We've always talked to you, Owen, about you came in the Claude Giroux trade. There was a lot of pressure there. What was there real pressure there, and are you pretty proud of that, how you've handled it and kind of established yourself here?
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of pressure just, coming in for a guy that has been here for so long and captain and, I think there is a bit of pressure, but at the same time, it's, two different stages of a career. I think, especially me just trying to find my way and still being young and coming into the league and trying to find my way. I think it was a little bit different and helped me kind of not focus on the pressure as much. But, I think anytime you come in, you want to make a good first impression and, get off on the right foot. So I'm definitely happy with how things went. And, like I said, really excited to continue here.
You guys are obviously in such a good playoff position for so long. What was your opinion on the 8-game losing streak where it sort of came apart a little bit, and what did you learn as a young player going through that?
Yeah, I think it didn't go unnoticed in the room, and we can all kind of learn from it and take that going into next year. But I think that's all part of learning, and I think everyone's going to say it. I don't think anybody had us in the position we were in, even coming down to the last game last night, and it's all stuff that we have to learn, and that's how you get better as you go through times like that. And obviously, like you said, that 8-game stretch didn't help us, but it's another opportunity to learn and come back next year and know that feeling. So.
Owen, how would you assess your game this year, and maybe what do you hope to work on for next year?
Yeah, I thought even compared to last year, I took strides and being more confident and more consistent and. Obviously there's always stuff to work on, and for me it's just continuing to round out that game and be consistent and be a big part of this going forward. Obviously I love the group we have here, and it's a special group to be a part of, so for me it's just doing the best I can and making sure I make the changes and improvements I need to help this team win.
And you just mentioned about the group, you haven't been the first guy today to mention how strong the group is, how tight the guys are, but I guess how important, for you has it been to be able to come into a room like this and make friends and feel welcomed, and how important has that been, in terms of your on-ice success as well?
Yeah, it's huge. Obviously, I've been on teams in the past where maybe you don't have that close a group, or it can separate it during hard times, but we stick together through everything, and it definitely helps with the confidence going into a game, knowing that the guy next to you has the same goal, and we all love playing for each other and playing with each other. So it makes it a lot more fun to come to the rink every day when you have a group like that. And there's memories that were made this year through our team that's going to last forever. And I think each guy in the room will say the same thing, that just the way we kind of bonded and stuck together through everything this year has kind of put us ahead of schedule, I think, in terms of where we wanted to be. And I think you could tell last night that that's not the way we wanted to end, but we're all looking forward to being together again next year. So.
Owen, the power play obviously had its struggles this year. I guess maybe what do you think caused caused the struggles, and maybe what can be done in the future to maybe try and get it to click a little bit more?
Yeah, I think I've said it before. It's just repetition. I feel like I think earlier or midway through the year we kind of had it going there for a little bit with some chemistry and stuff, and there's, like I said, there's just always stuff to work on, and we know in the room that guys that are on it can be better and have more of an impact. And obviously, it's a focal point for some of us next year, I think, and just doing what we can.